agreed to wait until the diagnostic scanner was operational.
I agreed to put off treatment until tomorrow. Why would I put any stock in those machines when I already have the diagnosis in front of me? Clear as day.
The machine is not the important part. You can't simply take matters into your own hands when things are moving too slow. If you'd waited...
You're eager to lay blame at my feet, Fiona. I said I would hold off on treating this man, and I did not lie to you about my intent.
So did you try to treat him or not? Please, Cassandra, without playing coy. This is important.
Look at the injection site. After all these years, I should hope I have a steadier hand than that. Unless you also wish to accuse me of becoming old and rickety.
I didn't mean... Wait, Cassandra! Damn it. That went poorly. I can't say she's entirely wrong to be upset with me. I can't exactly rule her out, but if she didn't do it, someone else had to have.
What happened? Why are you so upset?
I found this patient dead an hour ago. When we picked him up off the streets, he was sluggish but aggressive. Raider from a nearby gang, I think. We weren't sure what was wrong with him. Cassandra guessed it might be rabies and developed a cure. I asked her to hold off on it.
I'd be glad to help if I can. Have any advice on what I should investigate?
I'm not sure. There's got to be something around, right? Or maybe someone saw something. It'd be nice to know exactly what killed him. Maybe it'd narrow it down. It's a shame the diagnostic machine went down again.
Yeah? Why is that?
It keeps coming online and then going on the fritz again. I'm not much of a mechanic, but I wanted to time the on window to diagnose the patient. It's supposed to be able to scan samples and even image the organs, though I wouldn't do anything that put someone at risk of electrocution. I just got it working again right before I found him dead. I hadn't been out of the room an hour. We could have used it to figure out what killed him at least. But it powered down again and I don't know how to fix it this time.
I'll get right on it.
Thanks. I'll try talking to some of the others too. Come back to me if you find anything. Hey, I know this isn't exactly your problem, but I don't know what to do, and I could use your opinion, especially if Cassandra really did do this.
I'd be glad to help if I can. Have any advice on what I should investigate?
I'm not sure. There's got to be something around, right? Or maybe someone saw something. It'd be nice to know exactly what killed him. Maybe it'd narrow it down. It's a shame the diagnostic machine went down again.
I'll get right on it.
Thanks. I'll try talking to some of the others too. Come back to me if you find anything. Hey, I know this isn't exactly your problem, but I don't know what to do, and I could use your opinion. Especially if Cassandra really did do this.
He's dead. That's what happens to raiders.
It's not about him being a raider. It's a matter of trust. Someone in this hospital went behind my back and a patient is dead.
Maybe this could wait. I'm busy right now.
I suppose the dead patient isn't going anywhere, and neither are the rest of us. But I could use your thoughts on this. Hey, I know this isn't exactly your problem, but I don't know what to do, and I could use your opinion, especially if Cassandra really did do this.
What do you think of her?
My first thought was that she simply got tired of waiting. You heard her, she doesn't respect the pre-war tech anyway. If she thought a patient would slip away waiting, she could have taken matters into her own hands. But it just doesn't feel right. I've known her for so long. We have our differences, but I've never known her to not own up to her mistakes. It's just not how we do things here. But if it wasn't her or wasn't her vaccine, then someone else killed this patient. And it's even worse.
I'd be glad to help if I can. Have any advice on what I should investigate?
I'm not sure. There's gotta be something around, right? Or maybe someone saw something. It'd be nice to know exactly what killed him. Maybe it'd narrow it down. It's a shame the diagnostic machine went down again.
I'll get right on it.
Thanks. I'll try talking to some of the others too. Come back to me if you find anything.
Ne?
Hey, I know this isn't exactly your problem, but I don't know what to do, and I could use your opinion, especially if Cassandra really did do this.
I'd be glad to help if I can. Have any advice on what I should investigate?
I'm not sure. There's gotta be something around, right? Or maybe someone saw something. It'd be nice to know exactly what killed him. Maybe it'd narrow it down. It's a shame the diagnostic machine went down again.
Have any ideas?
I think it'd be a good idea for you to talk to Cassandra. She likes you. Maybe she'll stop evading questions long enough to get the truth out. We don't exactly have quick ways of conducting forensics besides the machines in the diagnostic wing, and they're unreliable.
I'll get right on it.
Thanks. I'll try talking to some of the others too. Come back to me if you find anything.
Back again. I don't blame Fiona for jumping to conclusions. I'm sure she's already feeling guilty enough.
Can I ask you some questions?
By all means. It just so happens that my current and only patient is no longer in need of treatment. For the time being, I'm all yours.
What do you know about him?
Male, mid-30s. Unfortunate dental situation. Multiple track marks from a lifetime of chem use. That is, if you can find them beneath the sea of battle scars. Overall, in worse shape than our Raphael, but otherwise typical for a raider. As far as his disease, my best diagnosis was rabies. I had previously created a vaccine for this particular strain of rabies. If my assumption had been correct, and Fiona had let me treat the man, he would have seen immediate improvement. Alas.
What's in the shot?
A question with an answer I'm certain you would find unsatisfactory. You see, viruses have mutated since the bombs fell. So has the flora and fauna. Even the human immune system has adapted in odd ways. That said, the ingredients list for modern vaccines have become so incredibly long, it churns even my stomach. So, what's in the shot? More than you care to know. It works. That's the important part.
I just need you to tell me the truth. Do you know anything about it?
The truth is rather a subjective thing.
That's vague.
For the Nightingales to function, we have to trust each other. I would never do anything to jeopardize that trust. I have my suspicions, but they're just that, suspicions. If you want to know the truth, that's something you must find for yourself.
I don't have any more questions. Have any advice on what I should investigate?
A murder suspect giving advice to the investigator. Now that has a nice irony to it, but I'll take it as a good sign. If you have the time, you can look through my books on pathology. That is, if you were doubting my diagnosis and have the aptitude for it, of course. If you've any technical skill, perhaps you could try repairing the diagnostic scanner. And lastly, I would advise that you consider why someone might do this, and what might happen to them should Fiona find them out.
That's all for now.
Did she seem angry at all, agitated, or distracted?
No, she seemed normal. Maybe a little stressed.
Ellis, I know she's been your mentor for a while now, but believe me, I don't want her to be guilty any more than you. If you can think of anything...
I know, but maybe...
Oh, enough of this. Lay off Fiona. I killed the rabbit asshole. Didn't think you'd get so twisted up about it.
Raphael, that's not funny.
I ain't laughing, am I?
He was killed with an injection. That's not exactly your style.
What, after months of watching all of you, you think I can't fight a vein? You were off playing with the new toys. Cassie was sulking. And the rabid dog? He was about to chew through the straps. Hell, far as I could tell, he'd have chewed off his own damn arm just to get at us. Cure was sitting all ready. Either he'd croak or he'd get better. Win-win. So I did my job and took the fucking guesswork out of it.
Leave the room, please. I have to think about this.
Fiona.
You too, Ellis. I need to talk to our friend here before I make any decisions.
Come on, kid. Let's give the lady some space.
What a load of crap.
Why don't you believe his story?
I know Raphael. If he'd killed that patient, it would have been with a knife, not a syringe. And he definitely wouldn't have bothered lying about it. And all that stuff he said about having a chance of curing the patient? No, no way.
There's more to this story.
Could you talk to him? If he's the only one confessing and we don't have the full picture, then I'll have no choice but to... I don't even know. I've sent volunteers away before for breaking our rules. I can't even think of doing the same to him. But if he really killed that man, I couldn't trust him around patients ever again. Much as it breaks my heart.
She make up her mind or what?
I don't buy your whole story.
I said my piece. Scumbag got exactly what karma owed him. At least she caught up with him before the bastard got loose.
You did what you had to do.
Damn right I did. Fiona can kick me out for it. But I'll bet you anything she'll be sleeping easier anyway. He was a rabid dog. They should have let me put him down the moment we found him. Would have saved us a lot of trouble. She make up her mind or what?
No, not yet.
Then there's nothing to talk about. She make up her mind or what?
You killed him? How could you do that?
That a serious question? Let me catch you up real quick. Me, Raider. That dead guy, also Raider. What? Were you expecting honor amongst murderers? He was a rabid dog. They should have let me put him down the moment we found him. Would have saved us a lot of trouble.
Ne?
Hey, are you done with investigating? What do you think happened? Was it really Raphael? I still find that so hard to believe.
Took one chem too many.
Ah, that's right. I see.
That's right, what? Do you two know something?
Fiona, the diagnostic machine requires a certain preparation procedure before scanning the internal organs, correct?
That's right. It needs a radioactive tracer injected into the bloodstream in order to... Oh.
A pre-war radioactive tracer, I'd assume. One that carries the risk of mutating the virus further, amongst all other possible complications.
Where is my head? But I tested it on a blood sample first. I had no idea he'd receive the vaccine immediately after I prepped him.
Of course. And that's exactly why I believe it's time for me to leave my position here.
Leave? Cassandra, even if you injected him, there's no need for such dramatics. We can sort this out.
I'm not storming out in a huff, my dear. It's time we face the simple truth in front of us. My vaccine could have saved the man's life. And you weren't wrong in waiting to diagnose him conclusively before acting. Yet for all our good intentions, he's dead.
You're saying we have too many cooks in the kitchen. Any other day I would argue, but after this incident, I think you may be right. To be clear, did you inject him with your vaccine?
Does it matter who did what? The man won't get any livelier.
I'll take that as a yes.
Why, hello.
すみません。
Hello.
Awkward, but he's got a good heart.
Fiona says I'll be allowed to treat patients soon. I think she's just being nice, though. Don't worry, everything I sell is checked over by one of the doctors.
あら、
Maybe we'll have what you're looking for on your next visit. I hope I have something for you.
Hey, don't take this the wrong way, but you're sharper than I thought. Didn't figure that shit with the rabid raider would shake out this even. Could've just blamed me and called it a night. But you did it. Thanks for that.
What will you do now?
I figure this is the cushiest I've been in my whole life. Time to put the work in and keep it that way. Train volunteers to stop dropping ammo when reloading. Patrol around the block. Can't rely on those idiots from Diamond City all the way out here.
It was the right thing to do.
If you say so. Me, I ain't seen a right thing to do in my entire life. Just things to do. And then do some more. Though, guess between you and the Nightingales, I'm starting to think maybe I just never looked hard enough. Don't know what I would have done if I had to leave. Probably crawled back to the same old shit I used to do. Died doing it. Just, thanks.
Were you really that bad?
Don't really know. I didn't even call myself a raider for most of it. Like my folks. They didn't call themselves scavvers either. They called it adventuring. They'd come home with a bag full of toasters like they'd killed a dragon in a dungeon for it. Want some feral in a depot. Never thought twice about picking it up myself when they died. Me and some friends. All thought ourselves big heroes on the rise.
What happened after that?
We started out honest, you know. Junkyards, old ruins. Hell, even took on a couple of raider gangs. Word got around, so we started getting worked. A couple of idiot recruits and a stash of psycho later. And we were robbing travelers to keep food in our bellies, and ammo in our guns. By the time those bastards left me for dead in the caravan wreckage, we'd earned the raider thing. Weren't pretending to be anything else either. That's how it goes, I guess. cannibal cult or something. But not while I'm around. And I guess not while you're around either.
Yep. I'm the best.
This is why I don't make saying facts a habit. It goes right to people's heads. More. I'll see you around.
ねえね
Everything all right? Hello there.